Robin Moser and Associates and Remax Realty Professionals. Me and Anna are here to talk to you today about the Velvet Kiss and how to use your RRSPs as a way for a down payment on a house tax-free, because we love tax-free.
And how you guys, we've been playing our new intro video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let us know how you feel about the season 5 Tipsy Realtors intro video.
Always spread the love, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so we got a big topic.
We do.
Important topic today. Let's start with the cocktail first, as usual.
Always.
Yeah.
Now, I will tell you, I'm going to try and keep everything in time because I love this subject. I love getting money back from the government. There's nothing greater because as someone who's been self-employed since I was 21, I never get money back from the government.
No, we all actually pay for everything.
All right, so
pocket. Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. So here we go is our
Velvet Kiss.
The Velvet Kiss. So we're starting with 2 ounces of gin.
Let me kind of help you out here. Okay, you go ahead.
You sure?
Yeah, you want me to
No,
do it?
I
No, I was moving things away, so when I was trying to make my cocktail, I hit every bottle here and spilled. You don't need to hit any bottle, you just spill.
I just spilled. All right.
Oh, Robin, one day she'll figure it out how not to spill. That's only like less than an ounce. You're doing 2 ounces. It's a little bit too much banana, but it's okay. I just need it, so I know. I measured it. So we got grenadine, we got some banana liquor, we got gin. No, you do the juice first. So the instruction says you have to put everything first and then add your cream at the end and shake it. And the reason we're adding this last because apparently it's supposed to preventing from curling.
So this is like when you used to have those, what are those crazy drinks that people used to drink?
Paralyzers.
Paralyzers.
Yeah.
Oh God, those are so gross.
Yeah. Oh, I like them. Because they come with the cherry. Gotta shake it out.
All right. Now we have our chilled glass.
So it says chill your glass. So basically just put some ice and water before you make your cocktail. And you strain it. Oh yeah, I see yours a little bit more. I use almond milk for my cocktail just because to keep my lactose intolerant body in shape. So, but yours looks way prettier than mine.
It definitely does look like a velvet kiss. And then we are garnishing with rose petals today.
I know, Robin is so
pretty.
fancy. Yeah. Oh wow.
And actually, I'll be honest. So the rose petals I actually saved off of. I got some roses, and then I took my roses, dried them, and then I just took the petals, put them in a
very fancy.
So here is. The almond version milk and the real milk version.
Yeah. So obviously,
of the Velvet Kiss.
Well, let's try this. Looks so pretty.
It tastes really good, actually.
Tastes like a milkshake.
It really does.
Actually,
I would highly recommend this.
Tastes like a dessert.
Well, I thought with 2 ounces, obviously, 2 ounces of gin. I was like, ooh, it's gonna be a lot, but I don't taste the gin at all. It is a really nice, smooth.
Danger zone.
This would actually, I don't know, when would you serve this? Because it's so pretty and it's so cute and.
I would either start the night with it.
Strawberry.
Yeah, it does. It's a banana with grenadine. It definitely reminds me of a strawberry dessert. You're right.
You know who would love this?
Who?
Charlene.
Oh, well, Charlene, we're gonna make it after the show for you.
That's right. Charlene might be getting a cocktail today at work.
Yeah, it's sweeter, but not too sweet.
No.
That pineapple juice that we used with that banana and grenadine, I think really gives it kind of some sort of desserty flavor.
Yes.
You can finish this with that as well, but I would say this is for me a starter cocktail. Great for girls' night in.
Oh, great for girls' night. I would make this one again, 100%.
And it was super easy to make actually.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't
I like it. Cheers.
Cheers.
I think it's a great success.
So much nicer when we drink cocktails that I don't think are absolutely horrendous.
The last 2 weeks were hard. All right, let's talk about now. Not the only
let's
have
talk
a
about
great.
Let's talk about
RRSP.
We totally should actually do that. Let's talk about our RSPs. Let's talk about you and me. All right.
So the reason we're talking about RSPs right now because it's a time-sensitive topic. You have until end of February to like top it up, right?
So RSPs are the only kind of an investment that's a tax deducting investment that actually they allow to hold over until February 28th. So you can invest in your RSPs until February 28th and apply the tax savings to the previous tax year. So anything that you invest until February 28th, you have the right to apply to your 2024 tax year. So it's the only investment that does that. The first time home buyer's investment doesn't do that. But a lot of people you need to understand when you're doing this is that there's ways that you can do these RSPs investments to get your down payment from the government. So a lot of people don't realize there is an amazing plan, which I love, called the Home Buyers Plan. And now this plan, let me take our name down off the bottom. This plan actually gives you the right to use your RRSPs. And what it does is it lets you withdraw your RRSPs like a loan from yourself without any tax implications. And you just have to pay them back over the next 15 years. And you can take up to $60,000 of your down payment straight out of your RSPs, which is kind of cool. And as long as you are obviously, or things that can make you qualify for this, so not everybody qualifies for it, but some people do. And that's usually your first-time home buyers. So your first-time home buyers, or you haven't had a house in the last 4 years, or you're recently divorced, or if you're disabled and you're buying a house.
Yeah, that's a great point. I saw that in the notes.
If you're disabled and you're buying a house to accommodate your disability, that is also when you can use your RSPs as part of your down payment. But you do have to pay it back over the next 15 years.
No way.
Yeah. Or you can reduce.
How many years is that?
15.
15 years. Okay, well, that's not bad.
And you have to be obviously a resident of Canada. And you can borrow. So a lot of times what ends up happening is you can borrow your money from the government. And what's great about this is when you're borrowing your money from the government, you can actually take it, borrow it from the government, and get like $1,000 or $2,000 refund. So most people that have the ability to do this will qualify to get like a good chunk back. So you take a $5,400 loan. Where's that screen? Take a $5,400 loan. The government gives you $2,000 back, let's say in a tax refund if you have no taxes owing. And then you get to apply that directly to the loan, and then you just pay off the rest in 12 months. And if you're looking at a $5,400 loan that you can get from the government, get from the bank, put it in the RSPs, your annual refund, $2,160 hypothetically, depending on your amount. And then you can turn around and pay that off in 12 months at $270 a month. And at the end of the year, your entire amount, or everything that you've paid off of your RSP, now becomes accessible to use as a down payment on a house. Then what ends up happening is, this was the one I meant to be on earlier. So if you keep doing this over and over and over and over again, every year, you're going to continually get more and more to have a down payment. And this is actually the fastest way to get a down payment tax-free while you're getting it from the government. Because what I always say, and this is what I say to people all the time that I think is crazy. When you explain this to people and they're like, well, I don't know. If I gave you a $5,400 loan but asked you to only pay back $3,000 of it, would you?
Yeah.
That's what's happening.
So the step one, what Robin is trying to say, you need to get into debt to make money.
Because it's good debt. And there's a difference between good debt, bad debt.
So you borrow money from the bank and you put it towards towards the RRSPs to top it up to your maximum. And then once you do your taxes, and by end of April, whatever money you get back from the government, you take that money and you pay the bank. Right?
Back on the loan.
Yes, exactly.
So hang on, I'm going to flip it to this one.
She's always so enthusiastic.
I
feel like I need to break that down for people because even like my brain who heard this so many times still not catching up.
So that's exactly, for this to work, you have to pay first the RFP loan off with the banks, then allow them to access the funds for the down payment. Then you pay off the first loan off. And and then get the tax refund, pay back to use to pay back the loan and then qualify for the mortgage. And if you need a cosigner, get one and minimize your bad debt. That's exactly it.
Yeah, one thing I want to point it out, it's in your notes, but it wasn't on the screen, I don't think. But you want to make sure that you have money in your RSPs for 90 days before you're able to use them.
Yeah.
So, because it's not like you put the money in today and then tomorrow you start taking them out. It has to be there for 90 days.
And if you're a couple, you can use this together. So you can each do $60,000, meaning you can have $120,000 down on a home tax-free.
Which is a pretty good chunk of down payment. Yeah. And just another point on that, again, that amount of days, you can do all this and just find the house, but just don't take the possession
for 90 days.
For 90 days.
Yeah. So 90 days is the withdrawal time, not when you have to write the offer time.
That's right. You can write an offer anytime. You just have to make sure you communicate this with your realtor so we negotiate a proper possession day for you.
And understand when you're looking at your debt, when you're qualifying, the repayment of your RSPs, even though it is your money that you're borrowing, it is considered part of your repayment plan. So it actually does go into your qualifying ratios when you're trying to qualify. So make sure that you tell your mortgage broker that you are borrowing your down payments or using what is called the home buyer's plan, so that they know that you'll have to take into account that amount of the RSP repayment so that there's no surprises. Because like we always say, we only like surprises that are diamonds. We fully pick diamonds always. But something to think about when you're doing this to be able to get that.
So just because you have guys RSPs and let's say some of the people are really into it and they've been accumulating and never bought a house before, do the homework first. Find out exactly what it takes to get your RSPs out. What you can use, what's your debt to income ratio, get your pre-approvals done before you start shopping and getting really excited about owning a house.
Or if you're recently separated, make sure you take the money that you've been given in that separation and that you put it in the right spot. So a lot of times, obviously, if you're being given pensions, they go automatically into liras. There's nothing you can do about that. But if you're being given straight cash out of your settlement, put it into your RSPs, put it in your first-time home buyer, because you get to be a first-time home buyer again.
I know we're talking about RSPs, but let's just mention the first home buyer's account because it's a new product. It just came, it became available in May of 2023. So a lot of people don't understand that yet. It's just basically a savings account that it's a tax savings account. You put the money in and you allow $8,000 a year to put it in, up to $40,000, right?
Correct.
Yes.
And it's like a TFSA and an RSP got together and they had a baby and it's called a first-time homebuyer savings account.
So putting the money into that account gives you an ability to write it off against your income, so reducing your income per year, just like RSPs do. But when you take it out, you don't pay anything. You don't have
tax-free anymore.
Tax-free. You don't have to pay it back. You don't have to put it back. It's just your money to use.
And when you take it out, you don't actually have to use the entire amount for your down payment. It just has to be liquefied at the moment that you purchase a house.
Right. And you can use RSPs and the first time savings buyer's account. Jesus, I never can get this right.
The horrible name.
The horrible name. But you can use them together. So basically you take 60,000 RSPs and 40,000 from the first time home savings account. Together, it's 100,000. One individual can do it.
Absolutely. Yeah. And again, two couples can combine it and use it together. So thank you very much. We're very glad. Love, and share.
Yes. So let's talk about the price really quick and celebrations. Today is January 29th.
Happy Chinese New Year.
It's a lunar calendar New Year and the year of the snake.
Wood snake.
It's a wood green snake.
A wood green snake?
Yes.
I'm a fire snake, so it's very exciting. My fire
snake
here.
Snake?
I am. My
and
fire
you and I get along?
I don't know.
I'm a monkey.
But the fire snake only comes up once every 60 years. A fire snake here. So when I turn 60, I'll be in a fire snake year.
No, we generally don't get along because monkeys don't like snakes.
Bites you.
I've been in Costa Rica and we experienced that time when the monkeys saw the snake in the grass. We couldn't see it, but they seen it and they got totally freaked out.
That's so funny.
And now here we are, 5 years together.
We should have an anniversary party.
Oh, we should have it. But
Okay.
our Eco Pop is that we're giving away this next week because it's going to be first Wednesday of February.
It's amazing. It
Right?
goes by so fast.
January is gone, and we're going to be pulling the names. So if you would like to enter to win it, the way you do it, you like, share, love our shows on all social media platforms, obviously Facebook Live, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, YouTube. Whatever you see that Tipsy Realtors, if you get notification that you like, shared, or even tag your friends and family because you love the cocktail or the topic, you're welcome. We're gonna enter your name that many times for the draw.
And next
What are we doing
week,
next week?
the absolute stress reliever, terms and conditions that can relieve your stress. Now, this was actually super interesting for me, and I'll be honest, why it's super interesting for me is because the drink actually has CBD oil in it. And I understand it's not THC, but I don't do that kind of stuff. So I was like, when we put the cocktail in, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be on live camera and we're going to be drinking CBD. But I confirmed with my husband there's no way I can get stoned, and he says it's completely legal. So that's exciting.
Okay, good. Well,
I was
that's
very
a first one for us. Way to do due diligence, Robin.
I know,
It's
but
great.
I did. I had talked to my husband.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not doing drugs on camera, am I? And he's like, no. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm just really worried.
No, it's great. Well, we're gonna find out how much stress really. I probably could have used this actually today. Like honestly, after yesterday, that I needed that drink. Probably last night too.
Absolutely. But if you know of anyone buying or selling a home that needs advice, that just needs some information,
Yeah.
please feel free to have them to
We
call
just
us.
got the forecast. If you haven't seen our forecast video, it's coming out. And we're going into a spring market, which is going to be very interesting for us, Calgary, Alberta.
Yeah.
I think if you guys thinking of buying or selling a home, you need to contact us because all the markets will be very different this year.
And I'm telling you, we're already seeing it starting to
I lost
pick
my
up.
5th offer for a same client in the last 2 weeks last night. So
On
competings. So whatever you guys hear in the media, it's on a national level, not Calgary level.
So what I always laugh though, and I'll be honest, this has been like my experience for like 27 years. Whatever the media is telling you, that's like so 6 months ago. I don't know why they tend to like comment on what's happening in our market months past when it started. They're like not timely whatsoever. So I have to say, whatever you're hearing in the news is months and months ago. Yes, I will agree with you. November, October, December was quiet. January is not. We are packed all week long, but it doesn't mean we don't have time for more clients. We have time for more clients.
I think we're like working right now every day, including
Yeah.
all the weekends and evenings. And the rate went down. Overnight rate is down this morning. Canada, Bank of Canada announced this morning by another 0.25. So
If you're on a variable.
So if you're on a variable, prime rate is down, and that doesn't mean the fixed rates are down because fixed rates are a little bit different. They actually
Are on the
governed
bond
by bond market. But if you're on variable, if you're looking at it's sometimes a good indicator that fixed rates may get promotional rates that you may secure actually a cheaper rate, but. Sometimes variable here historically actually in Calgary, here it works really well.
Yeah. I want to tell you one thing. So these glasses were actually my grandmother's
Yes,
glasses.
you
They're
say that
real
every
crystal.
show.
Because I like them, and my grandmother's dead, and it makes me reminiscent
Yes,
of my grandmother.
I know every time I pull it, it's actually it makes me feel so fancy. I have to say the rose petals, yum.
Yum, I know, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you. See you next week. Have a great day.